because there was, there were, was, and were. So the objective of today's lesson, I can talk about past events. Saya boleh bercakap tentang peristiwa yang berlalu ataupun telah berlaku. So in the first rules, we use there was untuk affirmative singular nouns and there wasn't for negative form for singular nouns. Affirmative, negative. Okay, negative tu bukan. We use there were and there weren't with plural nouns dengan kata nama bilangan banyak. There were for affirmative, there weren't for negative form. So the first one, there was, there wasn't, there were, there weren't. Okay, there was and there were adalah affirmative, singular, plural. There wasn't and there were, wasn't, negative, singular, weren't, negative, plural. Singular satu, weren't banyak. So ini negatif, negatif maksudnya bukan. Complete the examples from the text on page 64, then choose the correct words in the rules. Blank and 11-hour 40-minute match. Blank and gold medals. So when we find the answer in here, what is the keyword or key phrases? Kita cari kata kunci dia. Oh, here it is. There was an 11-hour 40-minute match. So we fill in the blanks with there was. Number 2, any gold medals. So we have find here. The answer is there weren't any gold medals. So here will be there weren't. Okay, second, complete the text with affirmative and negative forms of there was and there were. There was affirmative, there were affirmative. There wasn't negative, there weren't negative. So the first marathon yang pertama 2,500 years ago, 2,500 tahun yang lalu. A was is singular noun, so we use there was. Between Greece and Persia, and a lot of battles. A lot of battles is plural nouns, so we use there were. Okay. A big battle in a place called Marathon. Dalam satu pertempuran besar di satu tempat bernama Marathon, which Greeks won. Di mana orang Greek telah memenangi. So a big battle, singular a. So we use there was. This was important news. Ini adalah berita yang penting, but tetapi any internet. When we have any, we use there weren't. And there weren't any telephones. Okay, so any must be the plural nouns. Bila ada kata any, mesti adalah kata bilangan banyak. So a man called Philippides, seorang lelaki telah yang dipanggil Philippides, ran telah berlari to Athens, ke Athens with news of the battle. Okay, dengan berita tentang pertempuran. He ran about 41 kilometers. Dia telah berlari lebih kurang 41 kilometer. So any good roads. So roads is any and roads must be plural, banyak. So we use there weren't. Tidak. Okay, negatif. Tidak terdapat apa-apa jalan yang bagus. So it was a difficult journey. Jadi ia adalah satu perjalanan yang susah. When he arrived in Athens, apabila dia telah tiba di Athens, he died. Dia telah meninggal dunia. So I want to clear here. Saya nak terangkan, one is past tense for win. Sekarang win, semalam, tahun lepas, zaman dahulu, we use one. Kita tukar jadi past tense. Ran sekarang, berlari sekarang, telah berlari, ran tadi, semalam, yesterday, last year, tahun lepas, we change to ran. Okay, these are the past tense. Okay, so we look at the second rule. Okay, this one is for was. Was is past tense form of is. Sekarang is dah berlaku was for singular noun untuk kata bilangan satu. And were is the past form of are. Were adalah past tense for are. Sekarang are untuk banyak. Bila dah berlaku, verb to be dia akan tukar jadi were. Are. And then bila dah lama berlaku, were. So complete the examples from Olympics. Timeline text on page 64. Then complete the rule. Hiroshi Hoketsu dash a competitor. So the answer is was. It in the Olympics until 1988. So we look at 1988. The answer is it wasn't in the Olympics. Is it the same? Yes. So we take the wasn't. Golf and rugby blanks events for the first time. So golf and rugby were the first events. It's stated here. Ia telah beritahu di sini. So we use were. For women weren't competitors until 1900. Bukan bersaing sehingga tahun 1900 ataupun 1900. So, in the past, pada zaman dahulu, okay, complete the sentences using affirmative and negative forms of was and were. Kalau affirmative was, bila negative wasn't. Affirmative were, negative weren't. In the past, things banyak were different. So, this is banyak, many, plural nouns were different. In the past, sports stars is plural, adalah banyak. So we use weren't richer, bukan lebih kaya. I is for singular noun. Okay, I adalah satu, bilangan kata bilangan satu. So we use was, younger. Saya pernah muda. Everest, gunung Everest wasn't higher, bukanlah yang lebih tinggi. Okay. Daripada gunung-gunung lain. So transport is only one, satu kenderaan. So in the past, transport was slower. Transport is plural or singular noun. Yes, it is singular sebab tak ada S ni. Transport was slower. People, ramai. In the past, people, plural noun. So we use were taller, lebih tinggi. Next, practice time. English plus one workbook. Take your English plus one workbook and look at page 53 and 58. So this is page 53, muka surat 53. Exercise 1. Complete the table with the words. Lengkapkan dengan perkataan-perkataan di dalam kotak. So the first one is already done for you. Affirmative, there was. So exciting is from vocal letters E, exciting. So we use an exciting, article an exciting player in the volleyball team. Number 2, plural. So we use, if this there was, kalau ini there was, so plural. There were. Okay, there were banyak plural nouns, so we use some. Beberapa noisy fans at the big stadium. So negative, bila negative must have not, mesti ada not. So if this there was, singular, there wasn't. Football match only one, football match hanya satu, so we use a football match on Friday. So we use article a. Plural, if this there were, so for negative mesti ada not, not, not. There weren't. Not, O tu kita ganti apostrophe. There weren't good teams in the competition. So we have done. When we use there weren't, must choose any. So you were at an important football match at a stadium last week. Kamu berada di satu perlawanan bola sepak yang penting di stadium minggu lepas. Write affirmative and negative sentences using there was, there wasn't. Okay, there was affirmative, there wasn't negative. There were affirmative, there weren't negative. A lot of spectators at the match. Kalau tanda right maksudnya affirmative, betul. Kita kata betul. Kalau negatif, okay, cross pangkah maksudnya bukan. Bukan, we choose there wasn't ataupun there weren't. Okay, a lot of buses, plural, and it is affirmative, so we use there were. Okay, affirmative dia there were. Kita pilih there were a lot of buses with fans. Number 2, negative. So negative, a train is singular. A train ni satu. So we use there was. Or there wasn't. Yes, there wasn't sebab negative. So we use there wasn't a train station near the stadium. Okay, number 3 also negative, bukan. Any is for plural nouns. Okay, players, any famous players adalah plural nouns. Kata bilangan yang banyak, tapi sebab pangkah cross, so it will be negative. So we use there weren't sebab banyak. There weren't any famous players in our team. Tidak terdapat mana-mana banyak pemain yang terkenal dalam pasukan kami. Number 4 is singular. A very good player, singular noun. So this is affirmative. Bila singular, we use there was. So there was a very good player on the other team. Okay, kita sambung je selepas there was. So number 5 is also a nice cafe. A nice cafe is singular noun. Satu, kata bilangan satu. Satu je cafe dia. But this is negative form. Bentuk dia negatif. Tidak, bukan. So we use there wasn't. So there wasn't a nice cafe in the stadium. Tidak terdapat satu cafe yang cantik di dalam stadium. Number 6, a great sports shop, singular noun. Satu je kedai dia. So this is affirmative, maksudnya kedai tu ada. So we use there was. There was a great sports shop next to the stadium, di sebelah stadium. Dan the last one, a lot of goals, maksudnya plural nouns. Kata bilangan banyak. This is affirmative. So we use there were. Jangan there weren't. There weren't tu maksudnya cross pangkah untuk banyak. Okay, this is year. So there were a lot of goals in the match. Last one. Look at the table. Tengok jadual. Complete the sentences with was, wasn't, were, or weren't. Saturday, Patrick wasn't at the library. Patrick bukan di library. On Saturday, hari Sabtu, he was at the sports center. Dia berada di sports center. Muhammad and Arthur. Okay, so we use were. Okay, kita pilih were. Weren't at the sports center on Saturday. Bukan berada di pusat sukan. They were at the cinema. Mereka berada di cinema. Katie was at the library on Saturday. Dia tidak berada mana? She wasn't at the park. Dia bukan berada di park. Number 3. Patrick at the cinema on Sunday. So, Patrick is not here. Patrick is not at the cinema. Dia bukan di wayang. He was at the stadium. So Patrick wasn't at the cinema. Bukan berada di panggung wayang on Sunday? He was. Dia berada at the football stadium. Dia berada di football stadium. Number 4. Muhammad and Arthur at the park on Sunday. Is it correct? Yes. So, were. Okay, correct. Affirmative. Were at the park on Sunday. They weren't. Mereka bukan at the sports center, di pusat sukan. And the last one, Katie. Okay, this is not a library. This is a swimming pool. So, Katie wasn't. Negative. Dia tidak berada at the library on Sunday. She was at the swimming pool. Dia berada di kolam renang. Okay, this is on page 58. Language focus. There was, there were, was and were. Complete the sentences with the words. Okay, these are the words. Ini adalah perkataan to complete the blanks, untuk melengkapkan jawapan. Okay, from number 1 until number 8. So number 1, many friends, plural. So we use there weren't many friends at the match on Sunday. Tidak terdapat ramai peminat di perlawanan pada hari Sabtu. Only 5 of 6. Hanya 5 atau 6 peminat sahaja. Weren't. They don't like. Mereka tidak suka sport. So they weren't. Okay, they weren't interested in the golf. Mereka tak suka golf. Okay, on TV last night. 3 my favourite football player. Pemain bola sepak kegemaran saya at the World Cup. Di World Cup was. Okay, was Mesut Ozil. 4 500 runners. 500 pelari in the marathon. Dalam marathon. So we use there were. There were. Terdapat banyak. Okay, there were. 5 a really exciting film. 1 je. Exciting film. Filem yang menarik. So we use a. There was. Okay, there was. We were very happy on our fantastic holiday in August. Kami sangat gembira pada percutian yang menakjubkan atau yang hebat. Okay, mengujakan di dalam bulan Ogos. Kami suka. So we is plural. We plural, banyak, bilangan banyak. We use were. Kita pilih were, affirmative. 7. A train station in this town 300 years ago. 300 tahun yang lalu. Sebuah, satu je, singular. So we use there wasn't. Tidak terdapat satu pun stesen kereta api in this town, di bandar ini 300 years ago. 300 tahun yang lalu. So the last one. So only one answer left. James is ill. James sedang sakit. So he wasn't. Dia tak akan berada dalam. Okay. He wasn't. Dia bukan berada dalam perlumbaan. In the race. Dalam perlumbaan. Now we have come to the end of our lesson. Thank you for joining my class today, and make sure you have completed all the exercises given in the English Plus 1 workbook. Make sure you have done your page 53 and 58. Pastikan melengkapkan muka surat 53 dan juga 58. See you again in the next lesson. Bye.